Happy Thursday. Hi, it's Linda Jordan with LRJ Coaching and Business Solutions. Hopefully, you're having a great day today. So, today I just want to share a few moments with you on a book that I am reading, and I may decide to share more of this with you. But I joined a book club and we're further along. But I thought maybe it was important to share some of the highlights with you as I go through this journey of reading this book. And it's called Winning the War. If you can see that, Winning the War in Your Mind. And what I wanted to just share with you today is what's on your mind. And one of the questions in the book talks about who you are today is a result of your thoughts in the past. And that kind of stood out to me because it started me thinking about things that I'm doing right now, how I was as a leader in corporate America, how I am a leader today in my entrepreneurial business, and, how I live my everyday life. And so who you are today is a result of your thoughts in the past. So how many of you have thoughts in the past that you thought were gone out of your mind? You thought, I'm over that, done with it. But as we start to think, I'm realizing now that as I dig deep is that is such a true statement. Who we are today is a result of the thoughts of the past. And so when we start to think about things we've done in the past, or the thoughts we had in the past, how does that reflect who I am today? So we need to start thinking about that because, we just never know what's going to, how things will come into fruition. One of the comments that's in the book, and I'll just read it, it says, whether it's self-doubts or worrying or responding poorly to a bad day or a tough season in life, we all wrestle with negative thoughts that try to hijack our emotions and decisions. So I'll read the second part again because I think it's important. We all wrestle with negative thoughts that try to hijack our emotions and decisions. Now, to me, that just kind of sums it all up because we're probably carrying some baggage from our past thoughts and not realizing how it has or is still impacting who we are today. So how many of you may have had some negative thoughts that are hijacking all the positive emotions you have or should have and the positive decisions that you should be making? Maybe you wanted to become a business owner and someone told you that, that'll never fly, that will never work. Oftentimes, people that are the closest to us are the ones that say things like that. And that may be because they are not in the same place that we are in. Everybody doesn't have your dream. And so sometimes we may be asking people what they think of our dream just to get an idea to make us feel good about, we're going to go out and do this thing. But when we dig deep, we may not be ready because we've got some of these negative thoughts from our past that's preventing us from moving forward in the future. So we probably need to start taking, as the book says, inventory. Go through a normal day and take stock of your thoughts. And so I have purchased myself a journal. I'm going to start writing down what some of my thoughts are. Because, through the everyday, we may not remember all of that. We may not realize some of the negative thoughts that we may be having, but we always remember the positive thoughts that we have. And so I think it's very important that we take the time to write them all down, take an inventory of what's going on in our minds. And that way we can make sure that we are not becoming self-destructive when it comes to being creative, when it comes to, making a plan or coming up with a strategy on starting your business or doing something different, getting your side hustle going. Sometimes we may allow those negative thoughts from others, or it could be thoughts from the past. Maybe you felt that you're not good enough to do something. Maybe you felt that, well, nobody in my family's ever done it, so why should I do it? All the more reason that you should do it. What I can tell you is that I am an entrepreneur, and outside of my grandfather, I am the only individual of my siblings who is an entrepreneur. All of them went to college or military, and then of course the ones that went to military did go to college, but it was either college or military, get a 9 to 5. Now I did go to college while I was working. I took a different track, but I did finish college and got my 9 to 5, and I stayed in corporate America for almost 30 years. But while I was working in corporate America, I still was fulfilling the dream that I had. And so I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. And as I tell people, when I think it was 12 or 13, I was selling shoes for a company called Stuart McGuire. And I'm going to have to look it up to see when did they go out of business. But I remember going door to door selling women's and men's shoes. And that's how I started my entrepreneur business. And so when I read this in the chapter, it hit me in a special way, because those were my thoughts in the past, was to be a business owner. Wasn't sure what type of business owner, but I knew I wanted to be a business owner. And so fast forward 40 plus years, I am an entrepreneur. And so that's why this section in the chapter really resonated with me, is that who you are today is a result of your thoughts in the past. So if you're out there today struggling with what should you do next, or you have a passion for something that you really want to do, and you're just not sure where to start, or you still have the hopes and dreams of starting your own business, starting a nonprofit, whatever it is, maybe it's being an actress or an actor, maybe it's being a singer, maybe it is, climbing some mountain or going to solve world hunger, whatever those thoughts are, it's never too late to fulfill your dreams. It's never too late. I didn't really start fulfilling my dreams till my 40s, and I am 58 now. So it's never too late. I've been an entrepreneur since 2015. It's never too late. Sometimes we get those thoughts in the back of our minds that, well, I'm too old to do this. No, you are not. Millionaires are being made every day. There's no age limit on that. And we're not talking about winning the lottery. We're talking about doing some hard work, fulfilling the dreams that you have inside of you. And so today I wanted to just take a few moments to share that with you, so that for whoever's listening today, if I only just touch one person, but if you're listening today and you have had thoughts in the past of things that you wanted to do to help you propel, to help you become an entrepreneur, to help you increase relationships, to help you do something in the community, whatever those dreams were that you wanted to achieve, it's never too late. So let's start by number one, getting rid of and letting go of some of this excess baggage that we have in our minds. And if it takes just a few moments of writing down some of those negative thoughts, as well as positive thoughts that you have in your mind today, take the time to do that, so that you can get to that next step of whatever that is in your journey of life. Again, whether it's having better health, working out, losing 20 pounds, having a better relationship, being your own boss, whatever it is, it's never too late. So take the time to take inventory of those thoughts that you have, so that we don't allow the negativity to destroy the positivity, or to destroy or break down what it is that we want out of life today. Tomorrow is not promised. So let's not say we'll do it tomorrow. Let's start today, because all you have is today. Tomorrow starts a whole new cycle. So whatever you can get done today, let's do that. And then tomorrow morning, we'll start with a new day. But we will release some of that negative energy, negative thoughts that we may be carrying with us. That's preventing us from being who we are, who we want to be, and to be our best self every single day. So hopefully this has been helpful. As I said, I just wanted to take a few moments to share with you. And as I said, if I only just touch one person and something that resonates with you, then I've done my job for the day. Until next week, have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.